Aloha and mahalo everyone for coming. I'd like to call this meeting pound pound with my pretend gavel here on this side. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Thank you so much, everyone online and in person for showing up. I'd like to start with the city. Oh, okay. I'd also like to thank our board members for coming out, as well as Camelia. Thank you so much for your help and your support with our board. City monthly reports. I'd like to call for the Honolulu Fire Department, please.
Perhaps we should
Hello,
defer. There they are.
Aloha. Hi. Firefighter Varus from the Pālolo Fire Station. Here to talk about our report for July of 2025. These are incident statistics for June of 2025. They represent the confirmed number of incidents in the neighborhood board's geographical area for the previous month. For details on the incidents and related mapping information, please visit the fire response search tool on our HFD website at fire.honolulu.gov under the news and info tab. Should you have any questions, please email hfdnhb@honolulu.gov. So for June, we had one activated alarm, no fires outside of that. As far as emergencies, 35 medicals, one motor vehicle crash, collision, and one mountain rescue. And then we have some fire safety tips and announcements, and they really pertain to the summer season. And I think we've all kind of seen it unfold over the past few days with wildland fires that significantly threaten Hawaii's landscapes, wildlife, and communities. So with dry conditions and daily activities increasing the risk, it's crucial to take proactive steps to prevent and mitigate wildfires. So we can all do our part by lightening the load, by reducing the risk of ignition, by maintaining your yard and cleaning your gutters to remove any fuels. Clear, cool, and contain and clear any vegetation 10 feet around campfires, barbecues. Make sure to keep a shovel and water nearby and ensure fires are completely extinguished before leaving. Watch the spark. Make sure your machinery, including chainsaws, trimmers, and regular recreational vehicles with operating spark arresters are maintained regularly. And for more information just like this, please visit the online resources of the Honolulu Fire Department at fire.honolulu.gov and also Department of Emergency Management at honolulu.gov/DEM, and also Hawaii Wildlife Fire Management Organization, hwmo.org/lookout. Any questions? Comments? Oh, okay. You guys, everybody be safe this summer. Take care.
Mahalo for that report.
I have a quick question.
Go ahead, Randy.
So did the Pālolo participate in the large brush fire incident that was reported on the west side?
So we had a crew from our third watch go out to the Kunia fires, and then kind of also out in the area, correct? Yeah. They battled some wildfires out in that area while the Maili fire was going on. So it's been quite a busy week for pretty much all crews around the island, all stations around the island.
I'd like to thank the department for the great response to those fires.
So mahalo. Thank you. We have two firefighters here who are battling those fires. So yeah, we really appreciate their hard work and dedication. Mahalo.
I have a question.
Go ahead, Mr. Shiraki.
No. Was there a fire alarm on?
Was the fire, I'm sorry?
When the fire started, was there a fire alarm?
Was there a fire alarm? With wildfires, I don't know about necessarily an alarm to alert residents. Yeah, no.
I noticed that the fire that we had, you know, and the one before that, they don't talk nothing about fire alarm. You know what a fire alarm is? Oh, the bell ringing.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
They didn't have it, right?
There are other methods of notification, such as text messages, social media, and whatnot to get the word out. But as far as like an audible alarm, yeah, not too sure. Maybe yeah. Anything else to share? I think. Yeah. So just to repeat kind of what he said, there is a video surveillance technologies to kind of survey wildfire prone areas to make sure that we kind of proactive in getting a quick knockdown on fires.
Well, I noticed, I don't know what is going on, but I'm not that line of fire.
Mhm.
They don't talk nothing about fire alarm. And fire alarm is the most important stuff. Wake up anybody. We're sleeping down, hear the sound alarm, they're awake. You're not on a TV like they say, they show you whatever. That's good. That's after. But you gotta have fire alarm for people to know that something is around. Okay? Because right now, they're trying to kill the fire alarm. God, I'm gonna let you go in tractor here. I thought when I go to the 15th floor, you know, there, I talked to them. You guys like no fire alarm? So fire, they all like one alarm. So they know what's going on, and then start looking around what they need. Like a lot of the people got killed going up. They never know about the fire alarm. That will come up.
Mm-hmm.
I can't understand how come.
Yeah.
They let it they go.
We'll be sure to pass along your thoughts and concerns, Mr. Shiraki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, you know, they're worried about fire alarm. Fire alarm is 100% a fool. They don't, all the fire alarm has a backup battery. But the trouble is, a lot of the person who's in charge not checking the battery. You know, that's how we do when you get in trouble. But you got to check them, that's all. Because they take a fire, like you said, we never had for here the fire alarm, you know, the 121. No, here for much 1 year already. You know, what's the reason, you know? I really believe that you gotta get something to wake them up first. And all the rest of the stuff come along, go to fine. You know, you gotta have that. And I guess people getting pressured not to talk about fire alarm. Because when I talk to fire alarm, you know, people that they'll keep quiet. You know, for Maui. You know how many people would have been saved, right? If they had fire alarm. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. Thank you. Mahalo.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
All right. All right. You guys take care. Aloha.
Thank
Bye.
you. Mahalo. Thank you again for the Honolulu Fire Department reports. I'd like to call on the Honolulu Police Department.
Hi, aloha, Lieutenant Taro Nakamura with HPD. Okay, these are our stats for June as compared to the previous month. Let's see, motor vehicle thefts were 8 as compared to 3. Burglaries 5 as compared to 3. Thefts in general 7 and 6. And UEMVs, which is theft from auto, 9 as compared to 5. This is out of total calls for service of 5,453 for the district. Further statistical information can be found at honolulupd.org. And our safety tip for the month, kind of in line with HFD, is I just sent you folks the FEMA. It's an emergency prep kind of worksheet. It's like I have a communication plan for your most your closest family. Yeah. So the most important thing when any kind of natural disaster happens, especially you can see now, not just Miley, but in Texas too. Yeah, terrible, terrible, super fast rainstorms and flash floods. Is to have a plan. So it, think in advance about what you're gonna do if we have this kind of situation. Know the people you're gonna call, and then assign responsibility to somebody else to call other people. So you have that good chain going. Yeah. The one I sent you folks is a paper worksheet. Of course, you can do the same thing now on your cell phone by just creating a group, the emergency family, contact group. But like Earl said, if you can get the word out, the faster the better, and then have a pre-planned place to meet, so your family is safe. Yeah. When in doubt, we'll all go to Auntie Sheila's house or whatever. Yeah. Just have that in place before the incident happens, and we can take it from there. Yeah. And that's our safety tip for the month.
I agree. Thank you. That's definitely a good point, and definitely needs to be brought up more in the communities, because sometimes we just don't take it so serious, or we just kind of forget.
Yeah.
But
I have
thank
a
you so
question.
much.
I have a question to Lieutenant Nakamura.
How's it, Earl?
Lieutenant,
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
I don't see him. I missed you
I
last
hear
year.
you. I think we're having problems with the video, Earl. So you can just tell me your question.
Okay. Okay, you can hear me. Okay.
Yeah.
On 10th Avenue, when they put that 15-mile sign on 10th before hit that turn on that Pālolo and Chinese home?
Yes, sir.
You know that? Okay, that sign, it looks like people cannot see that sign. So I would have one sign right on the turn. When you're coming up 10th Avenue. Okay.
Okay. I'll let
Yeah.
the sector sergeant know, and then we'll go up and
Right.
we'll see what the
So-
situation is, whether we can see it or not. Yeah. And then if
So
we cannot, we'll
Lieutenant,
let
lately-
the city and county road signs know. Yeah.
Lieutenant, lately, I've been watching the cars over there on 10th, right before the turn next on the Pālolo Chinese home. Cars going 30 miles before they hit the turn. I was gonna call you and then sit on the corner of the hospice, Pālolo Chinese woman hospice, and see the cars coming up and down, how fast they're going. Can I call you one day so you can maybe about 2 o'clock or something and watch the cars going up and down?
Sure, Earl. What in your opinion, when is the worst times that you see cars speeding around there?
Well, looking at you understand, the 50 mile is almost about over half a mile before the turn, The 50
Yeah, no,
miles an hour.
I understand that. But when would be a good time for officers to go and check that? What is the worst time that you see speeders going around there?
Yes, what is it?
What time?
Oh,
Like-
no. Well,
Morning time?
I've been watching that corner there about
Uh-huh.
maybe about 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, between 2 and 4. Well,
Yeah,
I'll definitely let the.
I don't know if that's the worst time. But I'm just going over there for just check, the cars.
Okay.
I'm not go there 11 o'clock in the night or, whatever, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, exactly. I'll definitely let the day watch guys know, and then we'll go check out the location of the 15-mile-an-hour sign to see whether it's
Yeah, I
appropriate.
would like you. I would like you to come with me and watch, at 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay,
we can
I work
set
at night.
aside. Huh?
I'm sleeping at 3, but I'll let the day watch guys know.
We appreciate
And,
that.
and another thing, you're walking up 10th Avenue on the ocean side. When you it's the ocean side, and you get a mountain side, right? And you come to the river. Before you reach the roof of my new school, there's no fence to it. Very dangerous. It's a steep. People can walk up that stuff and they can fall down into a kind, the ravine. So that's when they can make the fence all the way down to our new school.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
the
go ahead,
police
please.
department, we don't have a direct say in that. If that property is a Nui school land, then that question might be better brought up with the folks at the school, yeah?
What is the new school property? The thing about that thing is that it's only about maybe 10 feet from the edge, you can slide down the hill.
Not him. Not him. Just for the week.
Yeah, but what?
City account.
Okay, I'll talk to the city attorney on that, Lieutenant. Okay?
Okay, you take care, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see if Dominic is here.
Mahalo.
Okay,
Lieutenant
hello.
Nakamura.
Yeah,
I
take care.
appreciate you guys. Thank you. All right.
Madam Chair,
Yes.
I don't see Dominic Diaz on our participant list for the next item on the agenda.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm just going to verbally call just in case. Do we have Board of Water Supply online or in person? Dominic or a representative? No? Okay. No one? All right. We're going to move on. And then do we have Kaleo online, board member?
Yes, we
Okay.
do have, she is online, yeah, and she's cloaked now, but she still is online as a participant.
Perfect.
We
Perfect.
have quorum now.
Awesome.
Hi,
Right.
sorry, Chair.
Yes.
Everyone, the board members that are virtual, they just have to turn their cameras on during the board action.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect, Kaleo. Thank you so much for joining us. If you could please leave your camera on so that we can go through the elections. Filling of vacant, next we have on our agenda, filling of vacant board seat. We do have one vacancy for sub-district 2.
One moment, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Camelia has informed us there are other vacancies too.
Okay.
Camelia, what are the other vacancies besides sub-district 2?
Okay, so we have one sub-district 2, two for sub-district 2, one for sub-district 1, and one for sub-district 4. But we can put those on the next month's agenda
Okay.
for the other.
One. Sub-district 2 was 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So we're going to move forward to the election of officers and determination of board details. Camelia?
Yep. So you can go ahead and ask if there's any nominations for chair, and then we'll just go down.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward then from the sub-district vacancies and move on towards our elections. Let's see.
Do we, just to check, Madam Chair, do we need to ask, since the sub-district 2, one vacancy is listed, do you think we should ask if there's any volunteers here?
Since we have quorum, why not?
Okay,
Yes, we can go back to that. Being that it is on the agenda, I'm okay with that, if everyone is okay with that. Do we have anyone that is interested in the sub-district 2 vacancy seat? Anyone in person? Board members? Can you?
No one in person.
No? No one in person? Okay. Thank you so much. All right. All right, moving back on to the elections. Oh, okay.
so, let's see, may I suggest, Madam Chair, that we, that we individually go down the list of offices and then ask if there are any nominations.
Absolutely. Okay. So we have the election of board officer. I'd like to start off with election of chair. Do we have any nominations?
I nominate Renell for chair. This is
Mahalo.
Randy, and Randy Hack nominates Renell for chair.
I'll second, Darlene.
Oh, sorry, board. There's no seconds needed.
Okay. All right.
And then
Okay.
Is there any more nominations? Okay, there's none on this side for now.
Okay. Sorry. Something just went in my eye. Okay. So I'd
so
like, oh, go ahead.
Madam Chair, I move that the nominations for chair be closed. And this, may I suggest, if there's no contested offices, that we just go down and nominate and ask for nominations of all 4 positions listed there.
Can definitely do that. I'm so sorry. Hold
So
on.
the next one would be vice chair.
Now I can do the roll call vote for
Yes.
chair.
That's what I was
Okay.
just about to mention. If you could,
Okay, thank you.
the roll call
Okay.
vote.
When I call your name, just call out Asweg. Is that okay for now?
Yes.
Okay. Oranson? Not here. Hack?
Yes. Chair,
You can repeat the name.
Oswego.
Okay. Leo.
Asuega.
Thank you. Nakayama. Fom Suvan.
Asuega.
Sorry. Shiraki. Asuega. Okay. Okay.
Asuega.
Okay. Tiding.
Asuega. Tidingo.
Okay. And Renell.
Myself, Selena.
Okay.
You must
Okay.
vote because we need a quorum count.
Okay, so we have 7 votes for Oswego, no abstentions, 0 no's. Congratulations, Renell.
Congratulations. Yes.
Mahalo so much, board members. I appreciate your folks' support, as well as Camellia. Mahalo. And to the community as well. Thank you. Okay. I'd like to move on if that's okay. Camellia, do you have anything on your end before I move on to the next nominations for vice chair?
Nope.
Okay. Do we have any nominations for vice chair?
Nominate Andrew. I nominate Andrew.
I'd like to second that, nominate Andrew as well. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Andrew, what is your last name?
Suvan.
Okay.
Suvan. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, is there any more nominations? Okay, closed. All right, I can do the roll call. Chair, is that okay?
Oh, please. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Ronson, not here. Hack.
Suvan.
Okay. Leo.
Yes.
Okay. Nakayama. Okay. Suvan.
Myself. Yeah,
Okay.
Suvan.
Shiraki. Okay, Andrew. Okay. Taidinko.
Suvan.
Okay. And then Aswega.
Pumsvan.
Okay, awesome. So 7 votes for Andrew, 0 no, 0 abstentions. Congratulations, Andrew.
Congratulations, Vice Chair Pumsvan. Okay, next we'd like to have any nominations for secretary?
I nominate Dali Nakayama.
Mahalo, I'd like to second that as well. Nakayama.
Okay, any other nominations? Nope. Okay. Roll call. Aronson, not here. Hack.
Nakayama.
Okay, Leo.
Nakayama.
Okay, Nakayama. Nope. Do you wanna? You have to vote for yourself. Okay. Suvan.
Nakayama.
Shiraki. Taidinko.
Nakayama.
Asuega.
Nakayama.
Okay, so 7 votes for Darlene, 0 no, 0 abstentions. Congratulations, Darlene.
Congratulations, Arlene. Mahalo, Camellia, for that again. Next, sorry. Do we have any nominations for treasurer?
I nominate Randy Hack for treasurer.
Mahalo for that. I'd like to nominate Hack as well.
Thank you for your confidence.
Is there any more nominations? Okay, nope. All right, Aronson, not here. Hack.
I nominate myself.
Okay, Nakayama, or sorry, oh, thank you. Hack. Okay, Leo. Excuse me.
Hack.
Okay, Suvan,
Hack.
Shiraki, Taidinko,
Hack.
Asuega.
Hack.
Okay, so 7 votes for Randolph, 0 no, 0 abstentions. Congratulations, Randolph.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
Mahalo for doing that as well. Would the board like to go on with the Sergeant of Arms, at arms position?
Yes, I would like to nominate Earl Shiraki.
Mahalo for that. I'd like to second that. Shiraki.
Okay. Is there any more nominations? Nope. Okay. So for Treasurer at Arms, Aronson, not here. Hack,
Shiraki.
Leo,
Shiraki.
Nakayama, Suvan,
Shiraki.
Shiraki. Gotta nominate yourself. Okay. And then Taidinko,
Shiraki.
Asuega.
Shiraki.
Okay. 7 votes for Shiraki, 0 no, 0 abstentions. Congratulations, Earl.
Congratulations. Okay. Okay, 4.2, determination of meeting. 10:30, oh, sorry, not 10:36, 7:36. Wait,
So you're at the determination of meeting date, time, location, and format. So typically the Madam Chair, the meeting date is the second Wednesday of the month we have a meeting. And the time is at 7 p.m. The location is Pālolo Elementary School cafeteria. And the format is in person and online or online. I think we should stress in person or online. I don't know, Camelia, does it matter the and or in there?
So yes, it does. That just means if you guys want to keep your X for your meeting or just keep it as in person.
Mhm.
So either in person or both.
I'd like to turn to the board members, if you guys want to vote on this one.
The board, okay, you guys can discuss, either you want to retain everything from the last term or if there's any changes or recommendations.
I would like to discuss a possibility perhaps in the future, as I'm sure we already have people who have built their schedules around second Wednesday meetings, but I bring up the possibility of a change to a either Monday or Tuesday for our meetings, only because as a former food and beverage employee, I was never able to make it to one of these meetings as much as I'd like to. I'm under the impression that more and more people are working service industry jobs at this point, and to accommodate a schedule where working people like that can make their way to a meeting such as ours, I think serves our community well. Mondays and Tuesdays, typically, as far as the industry goes, are days off. And I do believe as long as it falls within a weekday, this could perhaps help turnout for our meetings. So just a consideration for something in the future. I'm not necessarily advocating for a change in schedule currently, but something to consider perhaps for next term as well. Thank you.
Mahalo for that, board member Keenan. I appreciate that input and that feedback. I am open to what the community and the board sees fit. I'm open. I believe 7 p.m. is a reasonable time, as well as having it virtual is convenient for others, so that they don't have to rush from home or from work, and then so yes, I'm very open. Does anyone else on the board have or community have a input or feedback on it?
Yeah, I'm okay with anything along in the weekdays are good. Right now Wednesdays work fine for me. But I am open to whatever the community wants.
Madam Chair, is there any member of the public who's attending who might have have an opinion, although they can't vote?
There are no members of the community here
Okay,
outside of the board.
thank you.
May I suggest we could just table moving the weekday for now, just keeping it at Wednesday, and then as meetings go on throughout this term, we can kind of feel out with the public. This would just be something on top of mind for us, and we could come back to it.
I appreciate that consideration. Again, I'm not asking for a major consideration of a change of schedule at this point, just something to discuss ongoing conversation, please. Thank you.
That sounds good. And then for the virtual and in person, that topic I'd like to discuss. Camelia, can you help us with that one? Does it have to be either or?
So you can keep it the way it is. So in person and also the virtual. But if you don't want the virtual, it will just be in person for the public and for the board to attend. So the virtual, it's nice, it's convenient for a lot of people. I'd recommend to keep it as well in case someone can't attend in person for any issues they might have. So you can just retain it if you like. The board can retain it.
I definitely like to retain that.
Mm,
Right now,
I do too. Madam Chair, I was just thinking that we're just barely made quorum tonight. And if we didn't have the virtual option, we wouldn't have had quorum. So it's just and it just increases the reach of our board to have people who can drop in through WebEx and participate.
Okay, perfect. Well, with that, everything into consideration, I'd like to motion for the board to retain the same meeting, time, date, location, and format from our last term.
Second.
Mahalo. Thank you.
Do we need a roll call vote, Chair?
No, Camelia, correct me if I'm wrong, we don't, correct?
If there's no objections, then you can do a unanimous vote. So you can ask if there's any
Board
objections
members,
or
any objections to that of keeping it the same since the last term?
No objections.
No objections.
Mahalo, board. I'd like to With that being said, I'd like to move along to 4.3, determination of recess schedule, up to 3 per year. And then last year, we voted to recess for September, January, and June. And for our new members, just to clarify, this recess schedule will be valid all the way to June 2026. Then in July 2026, which is the start of the second part of our 2-year term, we will repeat this process again to choose our officers and figure out our board details, such as a recess schedule again for the second year of our term in July 2026. Let's see. I double checked for holidays that may land on our meeting date, and there weren't any. I would like to recommend that the board take a break, unless we have any other different months other than September, January, and June. Does anyone have any recommendations?
No
Move.
recommendations.
Move for a unanimous consent, Chair.
Okay. The only tad bit I did want to bring up, Darlene, board member Nakayama, if you wanted to chime in on this one. I know it is tradition. The December. More board member Nakayama, did you want to keep that one as well? Like to keep our tradition of holding the board meeting during December? The tradition.
Tradition.
Oh,
It's
the
Tradition.
singing and the potluck and the party after, yes.
okay.
And the singing.
Mai ka'i. Awesome. All right. If that's okay, we'd like to stick with the September, January, and June then. Any objections? Okay. Mahalo. Moving along to section 4.4, adoption of oral testimony rules. I do not have any issues with the rules we had in place for the last term. Does the board have any discussion on this?
So just to clarify, the rules are, as I remember them, Madam Chair, are 3 minutes for community input and 10 minutes for presentations. Is that in accordance with what people know?
3 minutes, and I believe it was 5 minutes for presentation.
5
No?
minutes. Okay, thank you.
Does anyone have any objections?
No objections.
And then moving along to section 4.5, formation of committees. I do apologize. As stated on the agenda, the board may establish committees. I did not receive correspondence from any board members interested in establishing a committee prior to the committee. With that being said, do we have any board members that are interested in establishing one?
Is there a tradition under the tree? There was a committee about notable trees or uh, and there were meetings about that. Is that the correct title of the committee, Ronell? I can't remember. Sorry. No, it was a PIG.
Yes,
Excuse me. It was the PIG. Is
it was
that
PIG, and that was resolved.
okay? Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No,
I
no,
withdraw.
no, you're totally fine. Thank you so much for bringing that up. Okay. And then just, I believe that is it for the election of officers. If, Camelia, if you could please confirm, is that correct? Do I have to go over anything else?
Nope, that's all.
Okay, awesome. Again, congratulations, board members and selected officers. I appreciate you guys so much, and thank you. And thank you so much, Camelia. Mahalo, mahalo. Congratulations. Okay. Moving forward to our elected officials, do we have Congressman Ed Case online or present? If not, I'd like to move on to City Council Member Scott Nishimoto.
Hello, hi Chair, hi board members. I'm just gonna share my screen if that's okay.
Yep.
See, one moment. Okay, can everyone see my screen?
I
Okay,
see
so
it.
Yes.
okay,
Thank you.
great. I just wanted to share, as you may have heard, the council passed the budget on June 4th. So for District 5, this is kind of just a overview of what funds were secured or which where budget items are being allocated for District 5. This year's budget includes key funding for areas like sidewalks, streets, city parks, homeless services. I just wanted to highlight one of the budget allocations that was over $2 million for Pālolo Valley District Park. From the budget bill, it does say design, construct, and inspect sustainable and resilient improvements to park facilities such as the gym and pool pump building. If there's any questions, I'll give you folks a chance to take a look at this really quick. But if there's any specific questions, if you could email me, I'll put all my information in our chat, and then I can verify all the details for you and get back to you just so I have the correct information. But this is just kind of an overview, so you folks can have something visual and see where all the funds are being allocated. But yeah, if there's any questions, I'll leave our contact info in the chat as always. Thank you.
Mahalo for that.
Madam Chair, I'd like to ask the representative, is there any change in the tax rate being considered? The property tax?
I'm not sure, but if I hear anything, we'll definitely update you folks. I'm not too sure at this moment.
Thank you.
Representative, I do have a question. Do these budget allocations represent a decrease in budget from the previous allocation, whenever that process was?
I'm not too sure, but I can check in with our policy advisor, and I can check in with council member, and I can get back to you.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I do apologize. Please, can you assist me? Did you mention that any questions that we have in regards to this budget allocations, the email address would be in the chat, or? I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
that would be great. I can add my email in the chat, and then I think that way I can check in with our policy advisor, check in with council members, just make sure the information is correct, and then I can get back to you folks, if that works.
Perfect.
Madam Chair, I
Yes.
have one more thing. Please understand that Councilman Nishimoto he's encouraged people to join his email blast, and you get on the list and get emails from his office. And it's Scott. I think is it Scott.Nishimoto at
Yes,
honolulu.gov?
Thank you for mentioning that. I'll put that info in the chat after this as well, and you can either email the council member, or I'll put a link to where you can sign up, and we're happy to subscribe you to our e-blast. This is one of the items that went out in our e-blast, so we like to send out weekly updates in the community, so about events or legislation or things like that. Thank you for mentioning that.
Mahalo. And
Thank
mahalo
you.
this the budget allocations. Do we have any questions in person or online?
I just wanted to check, Renell, is that allocation for the Pālolo gym in accordance with our previous request of a standing agenda item on the lights and other improvements in that area?
I strongly believe that is just a part of it. That's what I am going to most likely email in regards to. Just a very small part of it would be for the lights that we requested.
Yeah, I can double check that information for you, Chair, as well.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to Mayor Rick Blangiardi's representative, Deputy Director Warren Mamizuka.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Congratulations on your re-election to the Pālolo Neighborhood Board. Thank you for having me. I'd like to start off with the first issue, update on some of the issues that, was kind of left blank back in May. So the first issue is federal to municipal transition hiring initiative. The board would like to know how many people were hired through this accelerated hiring initiative. Okay, well, DHR responded and they said, so far the city has received over 80 applications and departments have extended a few job offers through the federal to municipal workplace transition hiring initiative. Currently, as a direct result of the accelerated hiring initiative, only one candidate has accepted and is scheduled to start employment with the city. And then, the city continues to believe that this pilot is ultimately positive, whether in the form of successfully transitioning federal jobs on or while expediting the city's hiring process. And that's issue number one. Issue number, parking lot lights for the Pālolo Valley District Park. The board would like an update on when the Valley Parking will use the pool towards the evening. All right, so actually, I do recall like that did respond to this per the project manager for the Department of Design and Construction, who overseen that project at Pālolo District Park. When that the request came in for the repair of the lights in the parking lot, we actually found that the damaged light, the damaged wire for that street for the parking light is actually under the sidewalk, which is part of the construction project. So we are looking at making the repair. Once the project is completed, our streetlight crew will go in and they'll dig up the damaged conduit, repair the conduit, repull the electrical wire, and re-energize that the light in the parking lots. So it might take a few more months before that project gets completed with that repair. Number three, it's like, just so old, but it was for illegal fireworks in Pālolo Valley. Member Tidinko would like to request an increase of patrols in Pālolo Valley to catch illegal fireworks on Friday, July 4th, 2025. And HPD responded with District 7, East Honolulu will have additional patrol units assigned to the area on Friday, July 4th, 2025 to monitor and respond to illegal fireworks activity. We are committed to supporting a safe and enjoyable holiday for all residents and will coordinate closely with our teams to ensure effective enforcement. I would also like to add that, the Honolulu Police Department, along with the Department of Law Enforcement, the state sheriffs, they were out in force during July 4th. They also had their drones up in the air, and didn't get any calls for any incidents related to fireworks. So I think it's working for now, but we just have to see what happens come the new year. I guess New Year's Eve. So at this point, I'm done with my report. Any questions?
Thank you for your, Deputy Director. Thank you for your report on the hiring of the federal to municipal hiring. I think it'll become more important now that the court allows for more layoffs in the federal workforce, unfortunately. So, thank you.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have any questions online or in person?
Something for Warren.
How's it wrong?
Hi, Warren. Warren, on 10th Avenue going up toward the Korean temple, Chinese temple. We get on sign 15 miles over, probably about, before you hit the turn, probably about 2 miles or so. You get on sign, but people cannot see the sign. Okay, so what I was wondering to do is, you gotta clear the sign so people can see them, and you can put another sign just right on the turn. Because when you're going up, you can see them right in front of your face. Okay? Because plenty of cars going over 30 miles, before they hit the place, before they hit the turn and everything. So, I'm putting another sign over there before we get accident. And another stop too in the Warren on 10th Avenue, going up past, going up on the mountains side, but the ocean side of the road. I know new school. After you're walking up there, before you reach the bridge, the water they go underneath the 10th Avenue. But anyway, I've been up there and they're supposed to continue the wire fence down. Because when I look at them, I see people going underneath, the pole on it. They get pole on it. And you get chance of falling down. So you gotta put the fence all the way down, all the way close to our new school. Okay. Driveway.
Okay. I'm sure this is all, noted in the meeting minutes, and it will be referred to the departments, most likely DTS and also DFM, so or even the Department of Design and Construction. So hopefully I can come back next month and update you on that issues that you just brought up, Ron.
Thank you, Warren. Doing a good job.
You're welcome, Earl. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming online. I appreciate you and your report. Mahalo.
Thank you.
Next up, Governor Josh Green's representative, Kealia Munted.
Good evening. Aloha, Chair.
Oh, yes.
Hi, Kelly.
Aloha. Good evening, members of the board. Kelly Amundsen, Communications Director with the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, to this evening representing the governor's office. Just want to point out some highlights coming out of his office. On June 2nd, the governor announced the appointment of Hawaii's new state fire marshal, Dory Booth. This public safety position has been vacant for nearly 46 years, but this appointment marks a historic return to a centralized approach to statewide fire protection, which was strongly recommended by reports following the Maui wildfires. On June 27th, the governor signed 5 bills into law. One bill I would like to highlight is House Bill 427. This bill renames the Department of Agriculture to the Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity. The renaming, in addition to the amendments to the duties within the department, better strengthen the state's resilience against biosecurity threats by reinforcing the need to protect against invasive species, pests, and diseases. Also on June 27th, the Hawaii Green Business Program recognized 45 Hawaii businesses and events for their commitment to energy and water efficiency, waste reduction, pollution prevention, and community involvement, as well as cultural and natural resource preservation. A list of awardees can be found on the governor's website under the newsroom tab. On June 30th, Governor Green signed into law House Bills 1483 and 550, essentially curbing the illegal use, sale, and distribution of fireworks in the state of Hawaii. The passage of these bills, Acts 243 and 244, reflects a comprehensive effort to restore peace and public safety across our state. These measures are a strong and decisive response to the growing concerns following the tragic Aliamanu fireworks incident that occurred on New Year's Eve and the increased environmental worries following the Maui wildfires. On July 1st, the Department of Health launched Vision Zero Hawaii, a public service announcement campaign to raise awareness for Hawaii's commitment to eliminate all traffic deaths and serious injuries on our roads. The Department of Health worked with national, state, and county traffic safety partners on the development of this Vision Zero campaign. These PSAs will air on TV, radio, digital, print, and malls statewide throughout the month of August. With an average of 100 traffic fatalities in our state each year, the Vision Zero initiative is a response to the devastating impacts of these tragedies on individuals and communities. Traffic deaths on Hawaii's roads are up more than 50% this year, with 68 fatalities reported so far this year compared to 45 at the same time last year. And just an update from last 2 months, was it May's meeting? According to our tech sirens, I know that you wanted an update on sirens, the Pālolo siren. According to our tech sirens, the electrical contractor that is working on the siren has a work order with 20 different sirens, but it looks as though the Pālolo siren will be fully installed within 60 days. So that's good news. I also want to reiterate what HB had mentioned. We are coming, this is fire awareness season. So I encourage everyone to go on to our website, ready.hawaii.gov, to find out on tips on how to be fire prepared and just fire awareness and to be prepared for any disaster, really. Any additional highlights you'd like to read up on, you can visit the governor's website, governor.hawaii.gov, and his newsletter, Kealoha. Pending any questions, that's the end of my report.
Go ahead, Board Member Hack.
Yes. Kiale, can you just for us keep an eye on any anticipated reductions in Quest or Medicaid, as 40% of our population receives that, and with the federal changes?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Any other questions in person?
I have a question for her.
Oh, go ahead, Board Member Shiraki.
You know, with all the fires you get talking about, Kelly, I never hear anything about fire alarm. You know what's a fire alarm?
Yeah.
Sound that so we don't get fire. You know, why are they lacking on fire alarm? It's very important because people sleeping and then they hear, they walk around. They don't look at the TV and just look at stuff that there's fire and it cool or whatever. Okay? Gotta have. And fire alarm should be a must. And there's no such thing as it won't work with no electricity. You always have to have a battery backup. Okay?
Yes.
So there's no excuse. But that is a stuff that makes you when you have it, okay? And I don't hear anything about that after line of fire. You know? So a lot of people could have been saved. Okay, thank you, Len.
Thank you.
Mahalo.
I had a question.
Yes.
Hi, Kelly. Thank you so much for being here. So upon the news of the new Department of Agriculture and Biosecurity, it seems that there's kind of a shift to prioritize biosecurity. And here in Pālolo, we have the cookie frogs problem, and the inspectors are already working really hard for treatment here. But I think what I want to know is if there are new initiatives with this new arm of biosecurity. It may be kind of early because I know that they're still looking for a deputy. But yeah, if there's going to be a shift in like maybe more funding for treatment or maybe more specialized legislation, just anything that you can give us on what this means for cookie frogs in Pālolo. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'll find out and bring that back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mahalo Kiale again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Moving on to Representative Jackson Sayama. Okay. I don't see him
Jackson.
on. Is he in person? Can someone be my eyes there in person?
I don't see
No.
him on the participant list, or I can't
Jackson is
recognize
not here.
his
Okay,
staff.
thank you. So we're moving on to State Senator Leslie Hara.
He's
I
not here.
also
Jackson is
I
not
don't
here.
see I don't see him on the participant list.
And that,
Mahalo for that. Any resident or community concerns?
no resident.
Okay. No one online. Just
I
double
don't
checking. Okay.
I can't see anybody who's raised their hand or anything like anybody who I don't recognize possibly, but um, I can't for community members. Obviously, I can't see, but anyway.
No worries. No worries. I'd like to move on to board business approving of the minutes for Wednesday, May 14th.
I have one comment. Please note that the format of the minutes is in line with what's been discussed with the I believe the Office of Information Practices, and so it may not it's maybe different than other kinds of minutes that people have seen in the past.
Okay. Mahalo for that. Is there any other feedback, board members? None?
No feedback.
Okay. And then just the announcements. Next meeting is scheduled for Wednesday, August 13th, 2025 at 7 p.m. at Pālolo Elementary and online. And then our Olelo rebroadcast information is listed as well on the agenda.
Chair, I have an announcement to make too. I don't mean to
Yes,
interrupt
please.
if you're done. I
No,
just want
I am.
I want the community to know that at Pālolo Chinese Home, we're gonna have e-waste recycling. It's gonna be on July 26th from 8 to noon. So all you have to do is enter our Lower Campus Road and we'll take whatever you want to recycle. We'll be recycling TVs, laptops, computers, monitors, printers, IT equipment, power cords, UPS, cell phones, batteries, car batteries, alkaline, NICD, etc. And all you have to do, and then we're also collecting food for the food bank. And if you have any clothing, household, kitchen items, or toys or games, will be collecting it for goodwill or any donation of eyeglasses and sunglasses for the Lions. So this is again July 26, 8 to 12. All the proceeds will be going to Pālolo Chinese Home, and the event is being coordinated by Battery Built. So I don't know if you guys know Battery Built. You probably see him on TV. He's as handsome as he is on TV. So come and meet him.
Very good.
He is very generous and very hardworking. But I expect to see all of you there to donate all of your e-waste. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you. I appreciate that announcement. If you could, if you have any flyers or information that you could email or add that to the chat, have Camelia help you, that would be amazing. I'm definitely interested, and that would be helpful for those ones that like to leave things on the side of the road. So, all right. Is there anything else, board members?
No.
All right. I'd like to thank you guys again and congratulations again, and mahalo Camelia and the Olelo team for all of your hard work. I appreciate all of you folks. This meeting is adjourned. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Mahalo, bye-bye.